Your alarm goes off. Before you even open both eyes, a red number glows on your wrist. 14%. Underneath it, another message appears. Estimated shutdown, 3:17 p.m. You slept for 8 hours. You have the most important presentation of your life this afternoon, and somehow your body is already almost empty. There's no charger, no spare battery. And coffee? Coffee doesn't add a single percent. It only makes the warning easier to ignore. And if that number reaches 0, it may not mean what you think. In fact, the real problem might begin long before you get there. So what if your body had a battery percentage? To find out, let's follow one completely normal day, from 14% all the way down to 0.
In this world, your battery doesn't show how long you have left to live. It measures how much usable physical and mental energy you have before your body can no longer function safely. The number constantly recalculates using everything that affects you. Sleep, food, hydration, stress, illness, exercise, and even the time of day. Basically, it would be the most brutally honest thing you own. And your first surprise would happen every morning. Because waking up wouldn't always mean waking up at 100%. After a brilliant night's sleep, maybe you open your eyes at 92. But after staying awake until 2 in the morning watching videos, you might wake up at 46. Even 8 hours in bed wouldn't guarantee a full charge. Stress, poor quality sleep, or getting sick could leave you waking up in the red. You could tell yourself, I'm fine. Your battery would disagree. Your body kept the receipts. Bedtime would completely change too. Instead of scrolling until your phone reaches 5%, you watch your own number drop alongside it. Phone, 12%. Body, 11%. And somehow you'd still say, one more video.
Charging a human body wouldn't be as simple as plugging in a cable. You eat breakfast, expecting your percentage to jump from 46 to 80. It moves to 48. Food isn't an instant refill. Your body must digest it, absorb the nutrients, and convert that energy into something your cells can use. Your cells constantly produce a molecule called ATP, which acts like usable cellular fuel. But your body doesn't have one giant battery hidden behind your ribs. Your energy also depends on your brain, body clock, sleep pressure, stress, and countless other systems working together. So the battery would have to combine all of that into one simple number. Then there's caffeine. You drink a massive coffee and suddenly feel unstoppable. But when you look down, your percentage hasn't changed. Caffeine can make you feel more alert by blocking some of the signals that make you feel sleepy, but it doesn't replace the sleep you missed. Caffeine wouldn't recharge your battery. It would put a piece of tape over the warning light.
Once everyone understood the battery, we would start treating energy very differently. Before every decision, you'd check the cost. Take the stairs or save that energy. Cook dinner or order something. Go out with friends or protect your final 20% for tomorrow. And imagine trying to cancel plans. I'm sorry, I can't come tonight. I'm on 9%. For the first time in history, my social battery is dead would come with evidence. Arguments would change too. I'm not ignoring you. I'm literally on 4%. Meanwhile, every child would somehow still be running around at 87% while both parents were blinking red.
Exercise would look like a terrible deal at first. You start a workout at 70% and finish at 55%. Why would anyone willingly lose 15%? Because training drains you today, but regular exercise can improve what your body can handle tomorrow. Over time, your heart, muscles, and energy-producing systems adapt. Your battery might not necessarily become larger, but you could accomplish more before the number reached 0. And recovery would finally get the credit it deserves. Rest wouldn't look like laziness. It would look like maintenance. But there's another important catch. One person's 100% wouldn't necessarily equal somebody else's. An older phone can show a full charge while holding less total power than a new one. Human bodies would be even more complicated. Age, health conditions, genetics, and countless other factors would affect what your individual 100% actually means. The number would measure your energy, not your strength, discipline, or value as a person. Unfortunately, that probably wouldn't stop society from judging it.
So far, this number sounds useful. Now imagine everyone else can see it. In professional sport, a manager sees one player at 63% and another at 29%. Suddenly, every substitution becomes a strategy decision based on human energy. Hospitals could monitor unusual drops or poor recovery. A low number wouldn't diagnose an illness, but an unexpected pattern might warn someone that something is wrong. That sounds helpful. But then your school, employer, or insurance company asks to see your number. Your boss messages you before work. Please arrive with at least 70%. You arrive at 52%. Do you get sent home? Do you lose the shift?
Would people with sleep disorders, chronic illnesses, or demanding home lives be punished for numbers they cannot fully control? People would start hiding their wrists, Others would post screenshots online. My 5 a.m. routine keeps me at 100%. Soon we'd have battery influencers, battery shaming, and suspicious products promising to add 30% before breakfast. Dating profiles might include your average charge, looking for someone adventurous, funny, and consistently above 60%. Eventually, feeling tired wouldn't just be uncomfortable. It might become embarrassing.
Now, let's return to that 14% morning. Your important presentation starts at 3 o'clock, and your battery predicts that you'll shut down at 3:17. At breakfast, you eat a proper meal. The estimate moves to 3:38. You stay hydrated, take short breaks, and stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. By lunchtime, you're at 8%. At 2 o'clock, you take a short nap. When you wake up, the number reads 12. Not fully charged. Not magically fixed. Just enough. At 2:58, you walk into the room at 7%. Halfway through the presentation, you reach 4, then 2, then 1. The warning flashes red. You finish your final sentence. Everyone applauds. You look down. Still 1%. But what would have happened if it reached 0? In our imaginary system, 0 wouldn't mean instant death. It would mean your body could no longer function safely.
Your concentration would collapse, your reactions would slow down, eventually your body would force a shutdown through sleep or physical collapse. But the battery couldn't tell you why you were empty. Maybe you only needed sleep. Maybe you were dehydrated. Or perhaps the sudden drop was warning you about something more serious. The percentage could tell you that something was wrong. It couldn't tell you what was wrong.
And that might be the strangest part of having a body battery. We would become obsessed with the number, even though the number could never make our decisions for us. Our phones warn us at 20%, then 10, then 5, and we still keep using them. We would probably treat our bodies exactly the same way. We'd bargain with the number, hide it, compare it with other people.
And try to squeeze one more task out of the red zone, because knowing your limit and respecting your limit are two completely different things. The truth is, your body already sends low battery notifications, heavy eyes, poor concentration, irritability, slower reactions. That moment when you read the same sentence 4 times and still have no idea what it says. We simply don't get a neat little number. Maybe that's the real lesson. If our bodies displayed a battery percentage, it wouldn't remind us that we're machines. It would remind us that we're not.
So if your percentage appeared right now, what would it say? 70? 32? Or 5% pretending to be 40? Put your number in the comments. And if you want more what if videos, subscribe. But if you're genuinely on 1%, don't click another video. This one is over. Go recharge.